Hello everybody. Today we are going to discuss the most common MCQs of the play Caretaker by Harold Pinter. So let's start the MCQs. The play Caretaker is written by Harold Pinter. Vivian Merchant was an actress. Vivian Merchant was married to Harold Pinter. The Caretaker is set in a house in West London in winter. The Caretaker by Harold Pinter was published in 1960. Aston, Mick, and Davies are characters in the play Caretaker. In the play Caretaker. Davies is also given the name Jenkins in the play Caretaker, who is shy, slow, and reserved in the play The Caretaker. Aston, who was who has martyr complex in the play The Caretaker. Davies Davies is Dash in the play The Caretaker. Arrogant, confident, and loud. Mick is Dash in the play Caretaker. Intelligent and ambitious. The Caretaker, a play by Pinter, was first performed in 1960. Harold Pinter is often compared to Samuel Beckett. What does Mick break in the play The Caretaker? The Buddha, who allows Aston to receive the treatment when he was younger. His father. In his wrath, Mick calls Davies a barbarian. The Caretaker is considered an absurd play. It is considered as an absurd play. Why does Aston ask Davies to leave? He makes too much noise. Aston plans to build a dash in the Caretaker, a shed. In the beginning of the play, when Aston and Davies enter the room, what happens? Mick leaves the room. Mick leaves the room. Davies complains about Dash in the play Caretaker, about Blakes, Pauls, and Greeks. Why does Davies fight with a monk in the Caretaker? Over shoes. Mostly Aston and Mick communicate non-verbally. Who fights Davies with the vacuum cleaner in the Caretaker? Mick fights. Who says that Davies claimed to be an interior decorator? Who says? Mick says. Mick says. What does Aston offer Davies? Shoes, clothes, place to stay for the night. Where did Davies want to go to get his papers to confirm his identity? Sidcup. What did the tramp Davies says the next morning in the Caretaker? He will try to find a job. Who tells Davies that he can rent the room if he wants? Mick. Okay, what is next? It is 29 now, 30. What happens to the Davies? What happens to Davies that Davies back Aston brings in the play the caretaker. Davies says that it is not his bag. On what condition was Davies offered the caretaker position in the room in the play? The caretaker. Decorate the landing and turning it into a real flight. Why does Davies prolong his decision of going out the next morning? Due to the bad weather. 33. When Aston used to hallucinate, where when Aston used to hallucinate, where was he put contrary to his wishes in the play The Caretaker? In the mental facility. In the mental facility. 35, 34. Where does Aston want to build a shed? In the garden. In the garden. Next. After how many weeks was Davies full of complaints about Aston? 2 weeks. You could be caretaker dash. You could be dash caretaker here if you liked. Is the line from the caretaker by Aston. Why does Aston wake Davies up from his sleep one night in the caretaker to ask him to stop making noise in his sleep? This was the reason, actually. 37. 38. I can't drink Guinness out of a thick mug is a line spoken by Dash in the caretaker, Austin. When Aston wakes Davies up, he was enraged. He mocked Dash him for his shock treatment. You are knocking at the door when no one is at the home is the line from the caretaker. You have been the you have been the uh, you have been the sticking place out is a quote from the caretaker. It is the quote from the caretaker. Davies takes to Mick and asks him to evict Aston, from which play Harold Pinter the line I don't think we are hitting it out is taken. The caretaker. It is from the caretaker. It is from the caretaker who gave Davies money to pay for his services when he was ordered to leave the room in the play The Caretaker. Mick gave. There, there used to be wall play. Us- There used to be wall play for this. Electroflux is a line from The Caretaker. These are the 45 common MCQs. Uh, Thanks for watching. Thank you so much.